All right, everybody, welcome to the Week 6 eviction ceremony. Miner has put Kevin and Sam on the block, and it is time for everyone to cast their votes. Before everyone casts their votes, the nominees have their final chance to plead their cases. Kevin, you may go first.
All right. I'm probably going to regurgitate a lot of what I said in my previous speech, but I have tried to play as honest and loyal of a game as I possibly can up to this point. For those of you who I've talked to that I said that I want to work with, I mean it, and I hope that we are able to, continue doing so within this game. Sam is a wonderful person, and it really sucks to have to campaign against him. So if you do want to keep him, I totally understand it. But I do think I am someone that absolutely has a lot of value to your game. Maybe not comp wise, but every other front, I try to be here when I can, and it's definitely someone that I think you want to have on your side. So I really do hope you have it in you, keep you around. I'm going to cut it short here because I don't want my dad to interrupt me again. All right, let's go.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Sam has not submitted a final plea, so with that, everyone can cast their votes. Remember to bump your votes if you have not already done that. In addition, I need everyone who hasn't done so already to please submit a trust list. Reminder, you are not allowed to talk to anybody in the cast while you are doing this. I will wait until Billy, yes, if you could please do that as well. And please include Kevin and Sam on your trust lists as well. We will not announce the votes until we get trust lists from everybody. So feel free to do that as you please. And here, just to make it a little easier for people, I will copy paste a list of everybody who is still in the game at this point in here. Yes. Okay, in the Zoom chat, I posted an alphabetical list of everybody who's still in the game. Again, Kevin and Sam on your trust lists, and there's 11 of us, so that means your trust list should be 10 people long.
While we're waiting, just a shout out as always to the lovely and beautiful Allie. Love you.
So I was sitting there for a solid minute trying to figure out who the 11th person was, not realizing I was not including myself.
Well, you don't need to, so as long as it's 10 long, then you're fine.
Unless there's a secret 12th house guest we don't know about.
I'd be here for a twin twist. Kevin has secretly been switching out with Allie this entire game.
Oh my god. Yeah, turns out Wheel and Hypnotic are the same game. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Hey, listen.
I would literally murder someone if we merged games. I'm sorry.
Wait, that's kind of a boss idea.
It's been done before, and it usually makes people very mad. It's really funny when you're hosting it.
Well, we would
hysterical when you host it.
Has it actually been done before? That's so funny.
It's been done a couple times.
Oh my god.
Well, we would never do anything to make this cast angry or upset, or maybe displeased is the right word. We would never do that.
No, just slightly annoyed.
We would never do that.
Lies and slander, Alex.
Yes. Takes notes about that real quick for future reference.
You can take notes about whatever you want.
And then when something crazy happens and Alex is like, I never said that. I'm like, on this day at this time.
No, if we wanted to do something dumb like that, we would pull the same thing we did during the You Pick Live version of the game, portion of the game, which was say like, Kevin, that is a fantastic question. I can say 100% without a doubt, indubitably 100%, and just like go on like that.
Jesus
But yeah, we
Christ.
would never do that.
Why do I have a feeling we're getting a secret live night? You would never do that, right?
Nick, that is a fantastic question. I could say without. Yeah. Hold on one sec.
I just realized the list is in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
I swear I'm sober, bestie, surprisingly.
Alex is just drinking us right now.
Alex, just to be sure, the comp will be done before 11, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I sure hope so, because again, this is a 40-minute Zoom. So
You don't give me hope with that.
Can you imagine if we did like a endurance challenge and then just ended?
It'd be a break time, you know? You'd have
Yeah.
a break until you rejoin the Zoom. And
Yeah,
have,
you
like,
get to reset.
My procrastinating ass needs to submit something before the day is up.
okay. I just waiting on confirmation.
It has been confirmed.
It has been confirmed. Okay, everybody, I have the votes. Once the vote count is read, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say their final words before leaving the Zoom call. That being said, by a vote of 8-0, Sam has been slimed out of the Hypnotic Big Brother house and is the first member of the jury. In the event that Sam was evicted tonight, Sam does have some final words, which I will read now. All right. Thank you to the hosting time. I think it's supposed to be team, for running such a brilliant game, and thank you for having ways to cater for my time zone by allowing me to do comps early when appropriate. Of course, Sam. I really love playing with all of you. I am very confused why Minor approached me to make an alliance and then the following day would nominate me, but I'm sure he can explain himself at some point. To the majority of you, I'm quite frankly shocked and saddened at your lack of decency when it comes to conversations with me over this past day. Only a tiny handful of people have been real with me, and the rest of you, parentheses, and many of you that I would call friends outside of this game, close parentheses, have either ignored me or found excuses not to respond, whereas I'm hearing from others that these same people are having conversations with them. It just shows a lack of respect, especially in a game where there are no idols or ways to save yourself. Good luck to all of you. I'll be voting for the player who has played the best game, but also treated people with decency, kindness, and respect. Heart emoji. That being said, congratulations everyone on making it to final 10. Now, before we get into the head of household competition, Jacob, you want to say some things to these people?
I do want to say some things to these people. Thank you, Alex. So kind, so thoughtful, so generous, so generous. Before I announce the show that this upcoming week is themed after, I want to make a public announcement. I actually have not been watching the same shows y'all have been watching. For the past few weeks, I've been binge watching a Nicktoon. Y'all familiar with Danny Phantom, premiering in April 3rd, 2004. Danny Phantom, just 14, the son of a famed family of ghost hunters. One day, tinkering around in the attic, a freak accident occurred to where his genealogy changed, to where he became half boy, half ghost.
Why don't you just
And
sing
now
the
he-
theme song at this point?
yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Alex, for noticing. But regardless, let me get to the point. So as he's hunting for ghosts, he captures them like Pokemon and sends them off to this other space called the Ghost Zone. And effective immediately, we're placing some of our players into the Ghost Zone. For the foreseeable future, every person that you vote off gets to send a player to the Ghost Zone. Which, good news for that player, that means that they're safe for the round. That means they cannot be nominated. That means that they cannot be put up on the block. They cannot be evicted by the end of the round. Unfortunately, there's a caveat with this. For one, they cannot be chosen again. So whomever Sam has selected, who Sam has told us who they would select in this instance, that he gets evicted, that person cannot be picked again. However, that person cannot compete in this upcoming HOH, cannot compete in the veto, and is not allowed to vote. Essentially, it's a safety without power, but you're still able to interact with people. You're still able to strategize. You'll still be in the host chat. You just won't be able to participate in most of the big activities during this round. And I want to announce publicly here that Sammy Phantom, has selected Kevin to be the first to enter the Ghost Zone. So Kevin, congratulations. Without even lifting a finger, you've made it all the way to Final 9. But unfortunately, you cannot compete in this upcoming HOH competition. You will not be eligible to compete in the Power Veto, and you will not be able to vote. But you still have safety. So that being said, in the event that this next evicted house guest, whomever they pick, they cannot pick you. So that is all. Alex, by all the means, the floor is yours.
All right. Thank you, Jacob, for announcing that. So, Kevin, congratulations on making it to Final 9. Of course, now that means you are not able to participate in this head of household competition, which we will get into right now. I will ask, do I want people on camera? Yeah, let's have people on camera for this competition. Why not? Makes it more fun. That being said, for this week's head of household competition, we will be playing King's Game, which is essentially a mini version of Big Brother. So here's how it works. So nicely, all of you have sent us those trust lists. We will use those trust lists to determine who the most trusted player in the house is. That person is the first king of the game, or queen. That person will have about 30 seconds to put up 2 players for elimination. The rest of the house will then have about a minute to then vote in their prod chat for the player they would like to eliminate from the game. You're not eliminating them from Hypnotic. You're just eliminating them from this competition. Once a player is eliminated, they will then decide who the next king or queen is, with the only stipulation about that being that a player cannot be king or queen in consecutive rounds. We will continue until there is only one player left, and that person will become the new head of household. So does anyone have any questions? Yes, Nick.
Nick does. Will you guys just be using Jeff and Lyndon's lists to like facilitate them being here, or do they just not count?
Yeah, so Jeff, Lyndon, and Morgan actually have all told us ahead of time that they were not able to participate in this competition. So what they have done is they have sent us 2 lists. They've sent us a voting list, similar to if you wouldn't be at a vote out, and you're just voting for the person. I'll get to you in a second, Joe. And they've also sent us a Kingmaker list, which is in the event that they are eliminated from the competition, the person that is the highest on their list and still in the competition will then become the new king. Yes, Joe.
Okay, so my connection is utter horseshit. Can you repeat that, please?
Which part?
Pretty much all of it. You froze when I was trying to connect to something else.
Do you need me to go over the rules again?
I heard the trust list. I heard whoever's the most trustworthy, I think, is the king, HOH, whatever. And they have 30 seconds to make nominations or just to eliminate someone.
To make 2 nominations. And then the rest of the house, the rest of the players that are eligible will then vote in their prod chats on who to eliminate. And as is at the same rules for ties apply as if this was standard Big Brother. So if there is a tie, then the king will decide who is eliminated from the competition. And then I'm not sure if you caught this part, but the player that's eliminated will then decide who the next king is, but a player cannot be king on consecutive occasions.
Wait, the eliminated person makes the new person the new king? Okay.
Does anybody have any questions? Oh, Billy had a question. Can I ask why I'm on the list if I can't technically play, if that makes sense? Well, we didn't really want people to, we didn't want people to game their trust list for this competition, so we just said to include you, because why not?
Okay.
It was for my own tea gain, Billy. That's why. Thank you.
It's also for tea. Zach,
we need stuff like this. We need this insight for postseason goodies, but it's still to maintain the integrity of the comp, to keep this as like, oh, this is for the HOH. Like, we can't say to omit you from it. So
yes, Zach was genuine in saying that he wanted.
It was both. Yeah.
Yeah, Zach was genuine in saying that he wanted to know the tea. Okay. Is everyone's no? So I'm at a disadvantage because everyone gets to know where they are at on tier list. We are not revealing we're not revealing everyone's trust list. We're at this point and for the rest of the game, we're only revealing. Oh, okay. I was confused. That was weird wording.
I assumed it was a joke, but yeah.
Yes. Okay. So with that being said, is everyone? Oh, and just for everyone's clarification, I will also post in the chat the players that are participating. Okay. So is everybody ready? Okay. So yes, as of this point, everyone that's on camera are the only people who are participating that did not do this comp ahead of time. I will have my handy dandy timer and I will let you know how much time goes. And also, feel free to say or do whatever you want. It just has to stay on this Zoom, so there's no messaging each other in your Skype chats or breakout rooms. Everything has to happen in front here. Yes? Okay, with that being said, we will start the competition. Andrew, you can hear, right? Just making sure. Okay, we will start the competition by saying who the first king is and therefore the most trusted person out of everyone that is participating in this competition. So the most trusted person and the first king of the game is Andrew. You have 30 seconds to pick 2 people to put on the block. You can say it or type it in your messages. Okay, Andrew, that is 30 seconds. We will need an answer. You are also on mute.
Check his host chat.
Oh. Oh no.
How's everyone else's night going while they're doing that?
I'm dying from suspension, Zach. Thank
just
you for asking.
just so everyone
I'm
knows,
great. You look so great, Austin.
Chilling.
I need to sleep.
Okay, welcome back to the HOH. It's been a weird and wild time. Everyone can hear me, correct?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Andrew was the most recent king and has decided to put up Morgan and Nick for elimination. So Austin and Lyndon, please vote to eliminate. Really just Austin because we already have Lyndon's vote. Okay, the votes are in, and we have a tie. One vote to eliminate Nick, one vote to eliminate Morgan. That means, Andrew, you must cast the sole vote to eliminate from this competition. All right. Andrew has casted his vote to eliminate Nick from the competition. Nick, as you have been eliminated, please select the next person to be king. You can select Austin, Lyndon, or Morgan.
Lyndon.
All right, Lyndon is the next king in the game. We will check. Queen, excuse me. Thank you, Jacob, for educating me. Lyndon, we will check her list for the two people on her list that are. And we will use her. Let's see. Okay, so we'll be using hold on a second. Okay, so Lyndon's nominees are Morgan and Austin. Since we are in final four, Andrew, that means you must cast the sole vote to eliminate one of those two players. Okay, Andrew has selected to eliminate Austin from the competition. Austin, you have been eliminated. Please select the next king in the game. You cannot select Lyndon, so you can only select Morgan or Andrew. And please be advised, since this is down to 3 players left in the game, you are essentially choosing one person to get to the final 2. That person will select the other person to bring to the final 2.
I'm giving it to Morgan.
All right, congratulations, Morgan. You are officially in the final 2. We will check your list to see which of Lyndon or Andrew you will be eliminating. Okay, Morgan has decided to eliminate. Wait, did I read that right? Yes, has decided to eliminate Lyndon from the competition. That means Andrew and Morgan are the final 2 players in the competition. Since this is final 2, and usually in final 2 there would be a jury, we don't have a jury. Well, we have a jury and it's Sam, but we're not going to let only one person decide this. So instead, we have a tiebreaker question. Andrew, are you able to hear us? Okay. We will ask tiebreaker question when Andrew is ready. We have already asked this to Morgan, so we will see what happens. Okay, Andrew, so the tiebreaker question is this. Oh, I really should have this ready. Is this: as they are listed on the Hypnotic Big Brother Facebook page, how many total letters are in the house guests' first names? How many total letters are in all the house guests' first names? And when you're ready, you can please submit your answer in your project or in here, or you could say it out loud, whatever works for you.
All right, so we got Andrew's answer. And since we already did the competition with Morgan, we also have her answer. I know you want to announce this stuff, so it's on the dock. I just want to tell you that he said that.
Thank you. All right, so we have both players' answers, and Andrew has said 96, and Morgan has said, where's Morgan's answer? Morgan has said 120, and the correct answer is, adding that, correct answer is 78, which means congratulations, Andrew, you are the new head of household. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats, Andrew.
Congrats, Denson.
Congrats.
All right. Oh, that was a lot, wasn't it? Okay. Thank you all for sticking with us on this weird and hectic night. We will have what do we have planned for this round?
We don't. Well, I mean,
Yes.
veto.
Okay.
But I do want to say, congratulations, Andrew, specifically for winning this week because
Yeah, this is my first HOH in my 2 years of playing games. So I'm just letting everyone know that.
well, congratulations on you for that, but also for this week specifically, because while the Ghost Zone's in play, that doesn't mean this week is themed off of Danny Phantom. This week is actually themed off of one of my favorite, a cult classic, premiering in March 30th, 2001. Invader Zim has graced our screens. You know Invader Zim. You don't need to go into depth about what the hell Invader Zim is, but Invader Zim is goated. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
So Andrew, congrats on being the HOH on Invader Zim week.
We do need to know more, please.
Okay,
Is
well,
Zim
I bet. So
invaded?
Invader Zim. Zim is a resident
Can I just say a couple more things and then we can go off recording and then go on our Invader Zim speeches? Okay, so for this round, we have nominations tomorrow as is usual, and then we have a live veto on Saturday night, and then eviction on Sunday. As was same with this week, live veto, we would want as many people there as possible. We'll touch on this more later. Father's Day eviction. Low key, kinda. That being said, well, we didn't want like a competition on Father's Day. That would have been kind of rude. Okay, that being said, live veto will be on Saturday. We'll touch base on anybody if they are not able to make it. And yeah, that is all we have for you. Have a good night, everybody.